FAS News, and I am Armenia Yeganyan, Deputy Secretary General of the Federation of Euro-Asian Stock Exchanges, working from home again and visiting this time my home country and host country of FAS, Armenia. My guest today is the Chief Executive Officer of Armenia Securities Exchange, Hayk Yeganyan. Hi, hello, nice having you today with us.
Hi, Armenia. Thanks for inviting me, and it's a great pleasure to meet you. I assume just a few hundred meters away, but still using the technology.
Yeah, thank you. I would like to start with not with the COVID topic, because this is the most trending topic now and everyone is asking about it. But let's start with Armenia Securities Exchange strategies. What strategic initiatives you are working at this moment at, and have they been changed related with this crisis, the health crisis?
Well, in general, usually we do write a strategic plan for 2-3 years. And last time we wrote a general one was back in 2018, end of 17, beginning of 18, and is coming to accomplishment now. So right now we are working on a new strategy paper, 2020 to 2023, and we have few major strategic initiatives which we would like to implement in this coming 3 years. And the most important one is the entire change and upgrade of the trading software and technology, because, as you know, we still partially use the old system. And we have done some shopping around for a year and a half to identify what is available globally in the market. And finally, we have selected a very interesting software, which is the first in time to be used as a software for an exchange, as a matching engine as it is. It is the quick trading software, trading technology called Quick, which is developed in Russia. And it has been developed 25 years ago and has been covering almost 80-85% of the Russian market. Broker client. It's a broker. It used to be a broker to client technology, which was providing a DMA to the exchanges and other liquidity pools and marketplaces. But once we analyzed this software, we understood that it can actually become a matching engine itself as well, with all its clearing, position management, pre-trade, trade, and post-trade administrative tools. So we suggested the team to consider making their software as a exchange software, which was quite a shock for them as well. But the guys agreed to do a trial with us, and we have successfully already implemented the auction module. So we already run the government bond auctions on this new trading software, which is quite good. And hopefully we will entirely replace all the marketplaces to the new software by the end of September. And actually COVID has helped us a lot, because, as you may assume, and it is the case, we almost 75% of the staff works from home, and it's much easier for the staff to focus on their niche projects, their niche tasks when they're alone, because there is no one else from the colleagues asking them to help on different matters and issues. They are not getting distracted. So we have allocated part of our team for tests of the new software. And I should say that we have been progressing with the testing environment much quicker than we used to do last year when we were trying to implement the government bond auctions model. So the main advantage of this new technology would be its capability of enabling the brokers themselves to use our service as an exchange to provide a sponsored market access. So basically using our technology, they will be providing direct access, though it will be sponsored access under their account, Omnibus account, to their end clients. So we will enable the retail and corporates, whoever wants to see the exchange market liquidity, they will immediately see and place orders accordingly under their brokers' sponsored accounts. So this should be a major milestone for especially Armenian marketplace, because as you know, we are still using the old methods for placing orders as clients, whether email, I don't know, phone calls, but you never see in a live version what's going on in the exchange. So this will help a lot to develop the marketplace, especially the secondary market liquidity. The other major initiatives that we have are implementing alternative marketplaces. Where, as you know, we have a very strict regulated marketplace, then we have a free marketplace, free trade regime marketplace, but we want to implement also, we want to enable the companies in Armenia to do IPOs, placements directly through a retail-oriented website and sell directly to the retail or corporates through our platform. So basically, we are creating a user-friendly, retail-oriented platform, website, and an application, which would allow for the issuers to create an online issuer's account at the depository, issue the papers, and place the allocation offer on the website. And whereas on the other side, it will allow any investor on an online regime open a depot account in the central depository of Armenia, select any security available for placement, and place a buy order, a subscription order basically. And we will have integration with the payment service providers to take the money from the client and deliver it to the end client, and vice versa, deliver the securities to the client. We will also handle the coupon payments if it's a bond or dividend payments through the depository, so that we can make sure that there are no transactional or business related operational risks left. So this will become a very big challenge for unregulated or quasi-regulated crowdfunding platforms, globally even, because we will be one of the rare of depositories and exchanges which would provide a crowdfunding platform, assuring that the companies are existent, assuring that the companies will not default on transactions of delivering the securities, right? And making sure that there are no other transactional legal expenses or costs related or challenges related for the investors. So this is our second major initiative. And the third major initiative that we want to do now is to implement an online platform for fund registration, which will be called FundNet. Our regulator has allowed the exchange, the securities market, to provide the service to global fund managers, not only fund managers, but others who wish to set up a contractual investment fund, which will be non-public investment fund for less than 49 people, has allowed us to provide a service of online registration facility. So we are now building up a website which will allow you, okay, or anyone else who wants to set up a fund, just with a simple account creation and the document submission after the successful pass of due diligence and review by ourselves, to be submitted the package to the regulator to receive the registration certificate and have an Armenian investment fund, which is a tax-free, great investment holding vehicle for, especially for the regional investors. So this is in general all for next 3 years. For next 5 years, we envisage also in partnership with a European or another global CCP institution to provide a CCP service, to build up a CCP infrastructure in Armenia, to write a great, well-regulated CCP regulation and law in Armenia, and from Armenia to provide CCP services to different countries where there is no CCP. But this is a 5-year strategic plan.
But impressive, I can say in one word. This is impressive. You are having right now the huge technological thing, and not only the passive user of the technology, but you are also working actively in changing already the existing technology that provider is giving to you, and you are changing, tailoring it to your to Armenian market. So this is great. I know how the technology projects are important, and with this project, with these 3 main things that you mentioned, I have the feeling that the market is going closer to the investors, to the issuers. So the market is getting more close to the public also. And with this, I would like to ask them, what is the Amex role in promoting financial market and financial literacy in Armenia? Are there any significant achievements to mention?
Look, as you know, and you are part of our society, unfortunately, the financial literacy is not on high levels in Armenia. And this is due to our inheritance of past planned economy, inheritance of our history, basically. We are capitalism, we are in capitalism only 29 years. And having a well-evolved, improved capital markets requires many years of hard work and a high level of financial literacy. So we have a huge generation within our society who is not even literate as per free market economy standards. But in general, we do see that it is our major gap within the society, and we do understand that we need to literate the society somehow, and for this reason we do closely cooperate with the Central Bank of Armenia, where they have a special project for literacy. And on individual level, we do target to literate successful entrepreneurs in Armenia who are owners of large or medium-sized corporations. So we want to literate them that there are other sources of financing other than a bank loan with a collateral, which limits the value of potential financial sources. So this is our target number 1. And now our target number 2 are the potential high net worth individuals, whom we try to also educate that there are alternatives for keeping money, for saving money other than deposits. And sometimes, especially in the COVID period, you can make lots of money within 2-3 months or even shorter time. And for this second literacy project, we try to cooperate with local investment companies, and not only local ones, but we had huge plans of trying to attract foreign investment companies and brokers into Armenia. And we're trying to convince them to come to Armenia to set up offices and develop the brokerage and the investment advisory service. Because at the end of the day, those are the companies who make the most profits from brokerage trading. We take a very small margin, whereas they themselves, they are the main stakeholders of the profitability of the industry. And the third area within literacy is our internship program, and we do actively hire students especially from State University of Armenia, where they have capital markets department. So we selectively hire those students who have aspiration of thinking big as per providing services through infrastructure creation, and secondly, those who are great in problem solving and have aspiration to create something good for Armenia and for Armenian market. So we target them and bring it to our internship courses. And usually we do hire them further on within a month or two or next year. So these are our three main targets of literacy.
Great. Good luck with this inclusion thing, because it is known that literacy and education, when you invest in education, it is coming back for some years. So this is a long run investment, and good luck with your part in financial education. Let's come back to the market. Will you please mention what are the most active instruments traded in Amex, and have they changed during the last months?
Well, the most active instruments, as usual, have been the government bonds. Then the second one comes the corporate bonds. Those are the main two. We can position ourselves as a fixed income house, actually, the fixed income marketplace. The first, as usual, is the government bonds. And they haven't changed. I should even say that the government bonds trade has even increased, maybe due to higher saving rates and falling interest rates in the bank deposits. And the corporate bond market has also increased a lot. And we see a huge rise in repo transactions, not only by government bonds, but by corporate bonds, which is a great signal for the market, saying that the banks have started to take their counterparties' risks. They have started to analyze and measure the counterparties' risks, basically the issuer's risk, and they started to provide repos based on other issuers' collaterals. So, which is a great signal for the market, saying that the banks, they are not only working with their own issued bonds, but they have already built up research teams and risk management teams.
Thank you. And the last question, in your personal opinion, what the life will look like after this COVID crisis and the pandemic? What are the major challenges that humanity will face, and what do you think, what will be changed?
I think, first of all, we'll change our lifestyle to a much healthier one. And we'll not take a plane for a 2-hour meeting, 4 hours flight away. Instead, we will use technology as we are using right now. And these less travels, which will keep us much healthier, which means more healthier we are, higher productivity we do have. So, and I always try to find the positive things in any situation. And in my opinion, the pandemic will have a positive impact. Although I agree that some industries will suffer, especially the airline industry, especially the tourism, hospitality. But you never know. Maybe it is for the good. I mean, maybe it's good to readapt to new realities. And the countries who adapt faster are more flexible in terms of workforce and have higher literacy rates as per their population. I think they will win, because those countries are more adaptive, easier to adapt with new challenges, and then they can shift their workforce from one sector to another sector within a year or two through intensive training programs. For example, hospitality industry employees can learn development or IT, other services required within IT industry within a year or two. But it depends on country to country. So this is a good also opportunity to test within 2-3 years how adaptive each society is.
Thank you for your positive thoughts, and good luck with all your initiatives, the technology ones. We hope that next time we will meet and you will tell us about the launch of all your technological projects. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you for your time and for this interview.
Thank you, Armenia, for the opportunity. It has been a great pleasure, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.